Greetings and salutations, netizens, citizens of the internet, brothers and sisters, brothers who are a bit of the sister and sisters who are becoming brothers. Welcome to my channel, Adrian H. Dragon, the channel dedicated to learning, poetry, fitness, chatting, discussing, a little bit of folly, a little bit of intellectual, a little bit of everything under the sun. And have a sip of coffee, and this is the video for the public poetry project, which you can have the link on Facebook to follow me, as we put daily poetry, weekly, at least once a week or so. We're trying to live stream, but we're having difficulty with the computers. Is a little bit older, and so we're having that difficulty. We're looking to acquiring to live stream a new computer. So to the public poetry project, we'll be reading you 3 poems, of which were posted on my Facebook group, the public poetry project. And so, as a lover of the English language, have been writing poetry for many years, since a very young age. And so we'll read you, as we opened the binder, from the binder directly, the 3 poems, which are in order, as you see, written old school by hand, and of course modernized and put directly 21st century style via YouTube by myself, the world's greatest living poet. And I'm going to say living because there were many poets who are no longer with us. And so we'll give you these poems. So expect several poems posted. This one is it's called Deep Session. How furious, listen, it's called Deep Session. You can ask questions if you want me to explain the poem. Some poems, of course, are more cryptic, more hidden meanings behind the layers and verses. This is 21st century modern poetry with very diverse kind. Deep Session. This was written about late October to mid-November somewhere. How furious can strength be torn? Gray is becoming all, even for the tall. Symptoms, word to mouth, secrets are told. Not good to know, doctors fold. What is it? Read the fine print. Unknown, deep Freud guilt or repression. Stay in bed days, weeks, years, life procrastination. Steep in mud bones, sickness affecting many nations. From these chains, emotions scream for liberation. What is it? Loud inside body going out of mind. Confined dark jail without committing any crime. Billions in research in vain, no light. Healed after 7 years, 7 months, hell of a time. I'm gonna read it once again. So it's called Deep Session. Of course, it has hidden meanings, and of course, you can figure it out for yourself. And let me know what you think, of course. How furious can strength be torn? Gray is becoming all, even for the tall. Symptoms, word to mouth, secrets are told. Not good to know, doctors fold. What is it? Unknown, deep Freud, guilt or repression. Stay in bed days, weeks, years, life procrastination. Steep in mud bones, sickness affecting many nations. From these chains, emotions scream for liberation. What is it? Loud inside body going out of mind. Confined dark jail without committing any crime. Billions in research in vain, no light. Healed after 7 years, 7 months, hell of a time. Third and last time, the recitation of a poem that's written by myself, the world's greatest living poet. It's called Deep Session. How furious can strength be torn? Grey is becoming all, even for the tall. Symptoms word to mouth, secrets are told. Not good to know, doctors fold. What is it? Unknown, deep, Freud, guilt or repression. Stay in bed days, weeks, years, life procrastination. Sleep in mud bones, sickness affecting many nations. From these chains, emotions scream for liberation. What is it? Loud inside body going out of mind. Confined, dark jail without committing any crime. Billions in research, in vain and no light. Healed after 7 years, 7 months, hell of a time. That was the poem entitled Deep Session, written last year, 2017, according to some. Late October to somewhere early November. So we will be giving you poetry. This was, as it was written, of course, in by the world's living greatest, by the greatest living poet, myself. And hope you enjoyed it. Hope you will enjoy it. Come to the Public Poetry Project. If you love the English language, poetry, of course, can be turned into song and music, lyrics,